Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shitshow. Bum 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 bum. So in a few more months, this September, I'll be celebrating 20 years since I quit drinking soda, and I haven't drank one sip of soda, believe it or not. And I actually prefer it that way. Now, would one sip of soda kill anybody? No. But every big gulp of soda starts with one sip. Every big soda habit has to start with one sip. And I think the safest thing for me to do is to never touch it. And that's my personality, though. Not everybody is going to behave that way. But you got to ask yourself, if you keep telling yourself that it's okay to drink soda in moderation, but you end up drinking gallons and gallons of it, how well is your plan working for yourself, right? I see so many of my friends tell me an occasional soda is not going to kill you, but you look at them, they're not drinking the occasional soda. That's the problem. If they were handling it, I might entertain talking to them about it. But I have never done anything in moderation, good or bad. I do too much of a good thing sometimes. Lately, the bismuth crystals have been my latest addiction. And to give you an idea of how badly I got addicted to pouring bismuth crystals, I had burnt my hand several times. I have a big problem with pouring into those graphite or silicone molds. They turn out very well if you fill them up to the brim and get this meniscus at the top, but it's very easy to accidentally overflow it. And because I'm in such a hurry to see the result, I want to pour the bismuth back into the pot as soon as I can. And sometimes I do it a little bit too early and I burn myself. And it doesn't help that I have a very interactive job where kids get to see my hands that are burnt all the time. And one of the kids, he didn't know I did bismuth, and he told his parents about how I had burnt my hand several days in a row, and the parents actually got very concerned that I was doing drugs or that were making meth or something like that, and so that's the kind of problem I run into. When they heard it was bismuth, and the kid's dad likes me and says, "You got to take a break from that." I mean, I wish I could, but every time I take a break, I then shoot off too far to the other way around and forget about bismuth. I have a hard time with that dial. You ever turn on a television set and the volume, when you turn it up just one notch, it's too loud, and down one notch, it's too soft? That's my life in a nutshell. Anything I tune has a problem. Uh, with I 2 years ago, it was with writing computer games. We had just went into lockdown, and there was nowhere to go, and I was up all night writing computer games. Now, lately with the bismuth, I've been doing it so much that I would have dreams about it. I would dream that I poured this great crystal, and then I would wake up, oh, it was only a dream. And then I would rush out to try to recreate what I had in the dream, and then burn myself and not sleep very well. Earlier today, I actually took my first shower in 3.5 days. If you could, I didn't even remember how many days it was until I retraced my steps. I've been really crazy with the bismuth, but that's what I need in order to do bismuth. If I don't do it like this, I'll forget about it. That's the big problem. If I drink soda, I'll probably drink 2 liters a day, right? But it's very easy for me to not drink soda. People think I'm sacrificing a lot. I'm not. I'm not. I would be if I tried to drink it in moderation. Why do you want me to sacrifice when I'm not sacrificing, right? That's the craziest part about the whole discussion. And anyway, so I get myself into a new addiction now. Now I have a big problem with earlier this year, I had made a New Year's resolution to start dating again. I wanted to meet my. I don't want to have a romantic partner, but I do want to have a life partner one day. I had a big problem though. I took my date to my favorite restaurant, and I found that I could hardly enjoy my food because I had to watch my mannerism. I had to, well, just having somebody there just detracted from the enjoyment of the food. I mean, it's one thing to have one meal where that's being detracted, but to live with somebody and have every meal be diminished like that, I wouldn't like that. And I wouldn't like it if I had to put aside my bismuth, my computer games, among other things, to get to the girl. And I don't know what to do. I do want a life partner though. But it was too intrusive. I'll have to think about that. Well, I got some good years ahead of me to think about that. So this September it'll be 20 years since I last drank soda, and I'm very pleased about that. This is the Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum. The other day, I accidentally woke up my roommate screaming the Peter Shit Show. He was so upset. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum.